To the women that fought for our right to work, why? Why did you do that? I ask myself every night, why? Why do I have to work? I don't want to work. You don't want to work. Women don't want to work. Why?
Feminists are such fake activists. Like, I can't believe we're in 2025 and y'all are still talking about fighting for the right to work. Bitch, you can literally clock in, quit, go get another job. Like, what are y'all talking about? Go enjoy that. Go clock the fuck in. All this fake activism and shit, like, you guys actually think posting on social media is doing something to push the culture forward?
My sister-in-law was like, just find something that you want to do. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I literally want to be at home on my farm, taking care of my house, cleaning my house, taking care of my dogs. How am I supposed to tell someone that that's what I want to do? I don't want to work. I don't want to do any kind of job. I literally don't. Like, how am I supposed to tell someone? That's what makes me happy. Not working and being at home. And I literally have to work. Oh my gosh, dude. What the fuck?
I know we've already been talking about this for a long time, but like working really just feels so fucking unnatural. Like for 40 hours a week, someone else is telling you that you can't sleep, can't eat, you have to ask to go to the bathroom or like let someone know that you're going to the bathroom, and like you're just living under all these rules for 40 hours a week. That's crazy. That's the whole week. And you think like, oh, you have 8 hours on, you know, like 12 hours off. No, you don't. You come home at 5:30. If you want to go to the gym, you get home around like 7:30 if it's a quick workout. If you really fucking push it, it's like 8. Then you got to cook dinner. Then you got to clean up from working. And then you go to bed and wake up at what? 7, 6 so that you can go back to work for 8 hours a day and then have 2, maybe 3 hours to yourself afterwards. And I realize this is a conversation we've been having, but can we keep having it? Because like until something changes, this is fucked up. This is actually fucked up.
I'm so burnt out from work that even on the weekends, I do not feel like I am resting. And that's the thing. I take vacations. Like, I have weekends off. It's not like I'm working like 24 hours a day or anything like that. Like, I have my off time. But it's not a matter of like physical exhaustion. It's like mental exhaustion. So even if I have like time off and I'm just like resting, I'm like at home or whatever, I still feel like I'm not resting. So does anybody have any ideas for what to do about burnout? Because your girl is so burnt out that she's burnt to a crisp.
No, but can we talk about how fucking frustrating it is being in your 20s and not having any financial support whatsoever? Okay, so for those that don't know my story, my mom had passed away like over a year ago. I ended up being homeless, and then now I'm in an apartment, and I'm blessed. I'm very grateful, and I'm very grateful. But like, I feel like the part of being homeless and then having somewhere to stay is like there's always a big fear in your heart that I'm gonna have to go back to being homeless one day. Like, it's just so scary and it's so overwhelming because it's like I have to do everything. Like, when it comes to rent, I have to pay my rent. When it comes to my car, I have to pay my car. When it comes to groceries, I have to pay it. And it's so fucking hard because we're in a recession right now. Like, everything is so expensive and it's just me. Like, my mom was the only one that had a room for me at her house. Like, I'm not even trying to complain. Like, I'm trying to figure this makeup out, but I'm not even trying to complain. I'm just saying, like, it's so overwhelming. And I know that other people can relate. Oh my God. But I know other people can relate. It's just like so overwhelming when you literally have to figure out everything. Like, this is literally why people are robbing banks and stealing and selling their body, and why people are in the streets having their own pharmaceutical industry, because it's so hard trying to be ethical, trying to do the right thing, and still trying to live. Like, I am losing it.
I can't keep fucking doing this. Like, what the fuck is even going on? Everything that's happening and having to still go to work every day and pay bills and rent and stress about money and go to work and pretend like everything is fucking normal. It's just not normal. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like eating me from the inside out. Why aren't we doing something? What the fuck, you guys?
I have beef with the beauty industry. Because can somebody explain to me why I just spent $126 to get the bare minimum. Like, I just had to replace a few things. I got a setting spray, a mascara, because mine's almost dried out, eyelash glue, a purse because the strap on mine broke, and a t-shirt because it was cute and on sale. So maybe I didn't need that, and toilet paper. 6 items. 6 items, and I spent over $100.
I just spent £8 in Morrison's. 8 fucking grand. And do you want to know what I got? Do you want to know what I got? Dry shampoo, hairspray, and some feminine products. God forbid I wanted to buy a pack of Red Bulls. 12 grand. This whole cosy living thing, right, isn't even funny because I'm not being funny, right? But if I had a family to feed, we'd be dead. Like, I've just got to look after me, and that is expensive. Like, I actually could never. I'm never having a family. Can't afford it, love. But hairspray and dry shampoo being £5.50. £5.50 a pop. Does it look like I'm Bill Gates, love? Elon Musk? No, you got the wrong girl. When she checked my ID for my Red Bulls, I thought, sorry, I know you'll be surprised I'm not a millionaire, and you'll be surprised I'm not fucking famous. What?
If you're single and you're living alone and you're paying your bills on time, you should be extremely proud of yourself. Yes, I know we're all working on things. I know we all have goals. I know we're not all where we want to be. But in this moment, if you are keeping yourself afloat and you're a single gal and you're doing it all alone, celebrate that. The median cost right now in Boston to live comfortably is $200,000 a year before tax. So if you make anything under that at this moment and you're still taking care of yourself, take yourself out for a drink, do a little shopping, be proud of yourself.
Ugh. This message is for the girls that live by themselves and are single. So if you're a dude or you're not those two things, get out. Okay, for the rest of us, no one talks about how hard it is when you go through something and you just need someone to talk to, and that partner isn't there anymore, and you live by yourself, so it's just quiet. And you could call your friends, but you feel like a burden because you don't want to just ring them up and tell them that you're going through something. And you don't want to just date or like have some random person validate you because that's not worth it. So you're stuck in this limbo. You got this.
I'm so fucking tired of being single. I'm 24. I've never dated anyone before, and by never dated, I mean I've never even held hands with a man. I'm tired of having to be independent. I'm tired of having to do everything by myself all the time. I'm tired of having to bring all the groceries up from the car by myself. I'm tired of having to always cook for myself because it's just me. So if I don't cook, I don't eat. I'm tired of having to go and do cool and fun things by myself, and I can do it by myself because I've always done it by myself. But it would be nice to have a partner to go out to lunch and dinner with and try all these new experiences with and go to the farmer's market with, and not having to do everything by myself all the fucking time. I am constantly alone. It's constantly just me. If something happens, the only person I can rely on is me because there's no one else there.
I'm so frustrated. Okay. I know I'm a bad feminist for saying this, but I can't open this. It's my humidifier and I need to refill it or else I can't like breathe properly. And honestly, if I had a man, he could open this. I lack the dexterity and the strength in my little baby hands. I put like these rubber bands to try and give me friction. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I can just... Oh, no. Fuck. This... No. Leverage. I just... Stop. Ugh. So I guess, if you know how to open this, it's just supposed to twist off. Either come here and do it for me. Or give me another tactic. Okay, I ran it underwater. I put these rubber bands for grip. I just think I lack the strength, so. I don't have shut it this tight to begin with. Send help.
I'm tired of taking out the trash, and I'm tired of trying to cook things and realizing that I don't have the strength to open up a jar. Why is it that God made me his strongest warrior, and I'm out here fighting for my life, out here accomplishing tasks that are damn near impossible, but when it comes to opening a fucking jar of maple syrup, I can't do it. Piss me off. Now I gotta go Google how to open up a jar when you're too weak to do it on your own. And there's no man. I just had to check because, people swear, my man. But here I am by myself, struggling.
So can we normalize you letting me borrow your husband, and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but like in the way where you both come over and he helps, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things, and we drink wine at the same time, and I'll make you both dinner, and he can have a beer at the same time too. Like it's a win-win-win-win. But I need to borrow your husband.
I have never been the damsel in distress, but I am not going to lie. I cannot wait till the day that I just pick up the phone and call my husband. Not gonna lie. I can't wait until I'm that girl that's like, babe, I got a flat tire. Can you come change my tire? Or babe, whatever, I'm stranded, whatever. You know what I mean? I can't wait until that day, because changing my own tire while I can't do it, I don't want to anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to do it no more. Like, I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, kudos to me for knowing how, but I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Tire got changed. Had a flat tire got changed. I did that, but it's like, fuck. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I don't want to do this no more.
Humbling moment for me right now. I had some car trouble this morning, apparently. I'm on the side of the road. Instead of thinking about how much money this is gonna cost, instead of thinking about what repairs I need, what's going through my mind right now is the fact that I don't have no man to call in a time like this. I don't have no man that can sit here on the phone and wait while I'm waiting for this tow truck. I don't have a man to come meet me so that I don't get snatched up by this tow truck driver. I don't have a man to call to sit on the phone with me while I'm getting the tow truck. I don't have a man to meet me at the mechanic. I think it's time for us to accept we need men. As much as we say we don't, we need men.
Being an independent black woman is overrated. I used to take pride in that shit, but these days you would not hear me go around bragging about being an independent woman. No. Any little inconvenience that happened in my life, I'm calling my mama, my daddy, baby, whether they know what to do or not, whether it's something they can help with or not, I'm still calling them. Baby, I'm tired. And another thing, we were so ready to grow up, be adults, and now look at us. Now look at us. Get me wrong, I am forever grateful to be able to have my independence. I'm grateful for that, because a lot of people, don't have that. I don't know. But my whole point is I'm grateful. So, Lord, I'm not taking none of this for granted, but sometimes I kind of want to be a little dependent. However, regardless of what the situation is, I'm going to always get that shit done. I'm going to always figure that shit out. Whatever it is, it could be something real minor. Y'all, like, I'm a little dramatic at times. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But regardless of small or big, regardless of whatever the situation be, I always figure the shit out. But it's just the fact that I don't want to be independent all the time.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't feminism kind of a scam? Like, They just wanted more women in the workforce so that they could get more taxes. Seriously, because feminism is literally telling women that we are more powerful if we act like men, and if we do things that men like to do, and if we're stronger like men. Like, let's be honest, like, men are different than women. They're significantly different than women, hormonally, physically, in every way, okay? And if you don't agree with that, look into biology and science. So why are we trying to push, like, women to be more like men? I'm just confused. And I know I'm young, so maybe I'm just confused, but I feel like a woman being feminine is much more beautiful than a woman trying to be more like a man. Just like a man being masculine is way more awesome than a man being feminine. Like, it's way more attractive when a man is masculine. So can someone explain how feminism is actually good for women?
They're drafting women now for war. Okay, let it be known when the feminist movement was happening, I didn't support it. Because not a day, and you can screenshot this, send to the Times, baby, not a day did I support and want equal rights with men. No, I have always wanted more rights. Okay? Favoritism, sprinkle, sprinkle. So the only army I'm serving in is the Lord's. Thank you, amen.
So from what I'm seeing is women are like basically men now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they drink like men, they smoke like men, like they're really rolling up in the car. Like, girl, what? Like, they're cussing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I see why y'all don't want to marry these people. Like, you know what I mean? There's just like, it's like I want to be like the wife cottagecore so bad. And it's like, even when I dress a certain way, like my friends will be like, why you dress like an old lady? I'm like, bitch, I'm dressed classy. Like, just because I'm not showing ass and titties and stuff like that doesn't mean that I'm dressed like an old lady, you know what I mean? Or they're like, oh, let's go out, let's go out. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay home and work on my puzzle, or I'm gonna stay home and make some candles, you know? And it's like, I've lost like a few friends by like just, you know, finding myself and not partying like that anymore. I've never been aggressive though. I don't, you know, cuss like that. I mean, I'll say bitch every now and then, like, bitch, you know, but like realistically, especially in front of men, I am extremely sweet, I'm extremely nice, I'm extremely giving, you know, and I think that's why when men take me out, you know, it's like they feel appreciated, you know, because I show appreciation. It's not like, oh, you know, my last date was $500, so, oh, you know, I don't act like I'm too good, like, you know, I'm very appreciative, you know. I mean, yeah, I like people to do stuff for me, for sure, everyone does, but these women nowadays, you know, everyone's just like, oh, I need a sugar daddy because I don't want to work. Oh, I need a sugar daddy because, you know, niggas ain't shit. And it's like, I just see why no one's getting married anymore. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like this one guy says, like, women are basically pirates. Like, they literally drink all day and fight people. I'm like, I don't even fight anyone. Like, I couldn't imagine someone like even hitting me. Like, it's like the soft woman is just gone. Like, she is just, I don't know, like, I'll be like, I need some friends. Like, where can I find friends like me that are nice and soft? Like, you know, it's just so hard.
I'm sorry to all the feminists for what I'm about to say, but I unfortunately do want a man to boss me around. I want a man to tell me what to do. I want a man to tell me to shut up and stay put. Listen, I have more masculine energy than half these men out here nowadays. Okay, I boss people around all day. The last thing I want to do is lead in our relationship. No, thank you. No, thank you. And listen, girls, the way you know if a man is really a masculine at his core is the way you receive his energy. You can't fake energy. If a man gives you an order and you immediately reject it with like, who the hell do you think you are? You probably have more masculine energy than he does. He's just being toxic. But when a man is really leading and he's a real masculine man, you'll feel protected. You'll want to be led and you'll feel like a little girl. You'll be like, yes, daddy. You'll accept it. So you can't fake this, okay? Don't try to fake it. But yeah, unfortunately, I do need to be told to shut up.
It's so hard for me to find a man. Like, I don't even ask for much. I don't need you to pay all my bills. I don't need you to anything. Don't cheat on me, make me laugh, and fucking take me to eat sometimes. Like, that's it. Is there any men like this ever or anywhere? Where are you hiding? I've been looking.
This year I'm asking Santa for a husband because I am sick to of doing everything myself. I don't want to be independent no more. I'm in the trenches. I'm taking the bins out myself. I'm cooking for myself. I'm sick of it. I don't want money. I don't want fancy things. I just want to come home from a long day and my babes be like, I've got you. I've run your bath. I've got your wine ready. Boom. Crack my eggs. I'm happy.
So I'm tired, you know, I'm really tired of being a strong, independent black woman. So I'm going to be a weak, independent black woman, and I'm going to get me a sugar daddy. I'm so tired of working hard and not having anything to show for it, you know what I'm saying? And these bitches be out here and they don't even work half as hard as I do, if they even work at all, and they just out here with Birkin bags and fucking... I like Burberry. This bitch like Burberry. Out here with Birkin fucking bags just because they got a pussy. It's this girl that I know, and legit, she don't even do no work. She don't do nothing but sit on that couch and look cute, and she just gets shit done for her. She just say hi, hello, and goodbye, and he's like, yeah, here's your rent money. And I'm just like, yo, but what about me? You know? Fuck these people. And I guess I might just be in the wrong place. She is in Texas. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of simping in Texas. But here in North Carolina, ain't no simping. They all pimps. Ain't no simping. You just be nice, you know. If I could sit there and just look cute and somebody buy me something. She's also really sweet too, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a lot of time to be wasting with no motherfucking body. I'ma just stay in school. We just leave it at that. I'll stay in school, and some old head's gonna see me, and he's gonna be like, that is a smart, hard-working young lady right there, and I'm gonna pay her rent. Lord, please help me. I'm so dead ass. This is my prayer to you. Pay my motherfucking rent. That's all I need you to do. Just pay my rent. What I could do with the amount of my rent is substantial. Pay it. Pay it. Please.
Okay, y'all. I know I said I'm done dating, but hear me out. Somebody gotta pick up these bills. I gotta get married tomorrow. This is my last year living alone. Somebody gotta come in and pick up these fucking bills. I gotta get married. Fuck, these bills is popping. These bills coming like anthills. These bills coming like a fucking junkyard. Shit on top of shit on top of shit. Shit! Oh, somebody come save me. This time, won't you save me? I was dating this guy earlier this year. He was in the military. He really got money, take care of shit. I'm blew it! Fuck!
Ladies, I have a serious question. Serious question. I want to know, why is it a bad thing for a woman to say she needs her man? Like, for a woman to say, I need my man, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like people make her feel like she has no identity. She's less than a person because she needs her man. And not any man. She needs her husband. Because think about this, right? When things happen in your life, if you say you're single and you out here saying, I don't need no man, or you with a man and you say, I don't need no man, but things happen, say your car breaks down, you need a man to come help you, right? That happens, right? Your car breaks down, you need a man to come tow it. I need that man to do it, but I don't need my husband. I don't need my partner. That to me is like, what's wrong with that? You know, like, I don't get it. Now, of course, we understand, like, it's a difference of needing him and wanting him. But I do need, if you believe in marriage and you understand the value of marriage, you understand the value of a husband, like he understands the value of a wife, you understand what it means to truly need your man, like a good man. But I want you to tell me that, like, why is it such a bad thing to say you need your man? Like, why is that wrong?
I don't know if it's because I've been on my own for about almost like 5 years now or what, but people be so in a rush to move out of the house and like be on their own. Don't get me wrong, it's cool and all of that. Like, it has its perks. You don't have to walk in the house and talk to nobody. You don't have nobody telling you what to do in your house. You can walk around your house the way you want to walk around your house. Me personally, I get loud on the phone, like, and very expressive. I can be as loud as I want. That's what I like. Don't get me wrong. Living alone definitely have its perks, but like, it gets so lonely after a while, especially when you're just a young girl. I'm just a young girl, no dog, no nothing. I think maybe that's what it is. I think I need a dog. I get so lonely. I get so lonely to the point I make up things to do just to be outside of my house. Sometimes I get so lonely and I just want to get out the house to the point where I literally will just get in my car and go sit in a parking lot, like not far from my house. I will go sit in the parking lot in my car just to feel like I'm outside somewhere or have something to do or something to look at. And then me, like, I'm not a TV person. Like, I don't really watch movies and like TV and stuff like that. So yeah, like, when I'm not working, I be so bored. Like, I be so bored. I be trying to sit there and watch TV or whatever the case may be, or I will just distract myself. I'll try to put some content together. That's one thing that I do love about like getting into content and everything. That is what really keeps my mind occupied, like working on like videos and things like that, because you'll be editing the video for a cute hour. By the time you look up, it's time for you to get in the bed. Like, I like that type of thing. So maybe I just need to find more things to keep me a little bit more occupied and busy on my free time. I'm typically not too bored because I'm usually busy with work and stuff in my leg sack. Typically I'm busy, but yeah, all in all, like, living alone, it'd be cool and it'd be cute and all of that, but it's nothing like having a dog, something, and somebody to talk to sometimes.
The problem is that these men were not raised right. They were not raised on the mindset of providing and taking care of a woman. Like, if you can't afford a woman, that's one thing, but if you don't even have the mindset of wanting to pay for her and wanting to provide and wanting to like be the leader and whatnot, like, who the fuck raised you? I was raised very old school Italian, that the men always pay for the woman, and I'm not really a big stickler on that because I do understand the financial stress that men have all the time, and it causes like depression and all these issues. So like, I don't really care if I pay for my own shit and whatnot, but my mom always used to get mad at me, like, Kelly, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, no, like, that's a big no. If I love him, I'm not gonna like be a fucking bill, you know what I mean? Like, it's a partnership. In my eyes, it's a partnership. But I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday, and she was like, you've been doing it all wrong, and I've been trying to tell you, you're not supposed to be dating for love, you're supposed to be dating for money. They wouldn't date you if you were ugly, so would you date them if they're broke? No. And I'm just like,
if you are a woman who dates men and also says, I'm just going to stay single, I'm just going to stay to myself, this is too much, I shouldn't have to do all of this to be with a man, hear me clearly when I fucking say this. Oops. I think we should all be taking breaks from men from time to time, but here's the truth. If you are going to deal with a man, if you have your windows of coming off of a break and you're dealing with a man, you are expending energy. If you're dealing with him as an unreformed pick-me, not only are you doing it for peanuts, but you're also doing it in a way that does not protect yourself. If you are still believing in this fairy tale bullshit, for the life of me, please block me, because I do not want to poison your feed with stuff that you are willing to argue and be wrong about. You wouldn't be arguing with me, you would be beating a dead horse. I'm not going to debate about it. If and when you decide to deal with a man, when you come off of your breaks, it is energy spent. Don't think you're going to be an A+ student in his eyes. You're going to be a goddamn fool. Genuinely don't give a damn if you're an empath, if you're neurodivergent, that's me, or if you're ovulating or just bored. Stop using Webster's terms to justify pick-me behavior. Be strategic, protect yourself, respect yourself, love yourself, and ask for some goddamn money and stop pissing me off.
Guys, I think we should stop the use men for their money propaganda. Now, I just need you to hear me out, okay? I know everyone and their mom has, like, heard the stuff, like, oh, use a man for his money, or, like, stack the bread, but spend his, or, like, I don't know, trick a man, find a trick, blah, 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 find a sugar daddy. Okay, I get it. Everyone and their mom has heard that. But, like, I just genuinely don't agree with it at all. And I hate how normalized it is. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong to do this. I just think that you should just stack your own bread and spend your own bread. Like, I feel like with men, like, everything is so transactional. Like, even if it's not, I just always believe it is. Like, I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. So I remember it was like around like Halloween last year. I was hanging out with this dude, right? And I thought it was all platonic. And he's paying for like our dinner and stuff. We hit up the arcade. He pays like for the arcade thing, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, like, you know, I don't want to go back to like drive back to like your place and then back, because like it was like almost an hour commute." And I was like, "Okay, like we could just crash at your place." And he's like, "Okay, fine." I am touched unconsensually by this dude, and he's basically holding what he did over the night over my head. And it was like, you didn't even have to come out here and get me. I was supposed to head into a party with my friends, and you were supposed to dip as soon as I said, "All right, I got to start getting ready." Why are we out and about like this? This is not what we agreed upon. You brought yourself into this. So from there, it really like took me out of the mindset that like, oh, if a dude like wants to do something with me, it's just all sunshine and rainbows. You're just so pretty. I'm just so interested in you. Like, let's just do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't agree with that anymore. There's always something like hidden in it. And like, he might not express it now. He might not express it later. But it is in that noggin filing cabinet, and he will pull it out as necessary. And like, I feel like if you're like, you know, getting tricks and stuff, and like you're doing this, like I feel like you are putting yourself in a position to be taken advantage of. And like, even if you just are tactical about it, it just, I don't know, like I just don't agree with it, bro. Like I don't want to ever be in a position where like I am taking something from a man and he feels like he can take something from me in return. Like, it's so fucking trifling. And then like, I don't know, I don't ever want to bring a man in the mix. Like, the only time a man will provide for me is if I cannot do it myself. Like, I literally have to be like, I don't know, sinking in fucking quicksand before I am like calling for a man. Like, that is the only time. Like, I have to be in imminent danger, bro. Like, aside from that, I'm not going to willingly be like, oh my gosh, like, I need your wallet, give me your card. Like, no, it's just not happening. And like, even before like I went to college, even my mom and my aunt were saying, oh yeah, like go on the dates with the dudes, you know, like, you know, have fun and stuff. And like, when you go on these dates, like they'll pay for the stuff, like it's free food, blah blah blah. But I was like, no. Like, even I knew at that time like it wasn't free, even though I really wasn't getting played like that. And they were like, yeah, true. And like, it never appealed to me to use men for their money. Like, even stories that I would see on social media would be like, yeah, you know, he gave me the money, but like, you're compensating for it later down the line, if you catch my drift. Like, it doesn't even have to be through sex. It's just like, the compensation is there, you know, it's not totally free. But I just say that to say, like, I just don't like the propaganda. Like, I don't know, I'm not even trying to be pick me, but it's just like, let's just stop bringing men in the mix. Like, I don't know, I just don't like it, bro. I really don't. Like, it's not the part of like using them for money, but it's just the after effects of it that I don't like. And I feel like people don't disclose that enough. Like, okay, I know there's like really, really pretty women out there. Like, these men would just do it for them and just not even bat an eye. But I'm just talking about like average people. Like, average people, they're not gonna be dropping like hella bands on you for no reason. Be so serious. You guys my drift?
My best dating advice to anyone, no matter how you look, how old you are, if you're dating men, be mean. Act like you don't. Show them the least amount of attention as possible. Like, this sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, right? But the more that you act like you don't want to do, the more that he wants you. Especially if you're like overly attracted to this man. Like, you've been on him, you've been planning on that, you need that, you want that, you gotta have that. Act like you don't like that man.